Well, 2 weeks ago, no, 2.5 weeks ago, I got fired from my job, and I made a video that I'm going to link at the end about my reaction to that event, and I was quite happy about it. I've calmed down a little bit, but I still couldn't be more happy in the sense of the feeling of liberty and freedom from a bunch of nonsense that I don't know, I'm just done with it. I'm done with the corporate BS. I'm done with just the disregard for integrity and humanity, and just the garbage and the nonsense that goes on in these workplaces. But it's not even a knock against that. It's on me to get out of the employee mindset. That's my responsibility. Nobody else's. I don't know if that's just a reflection of sort of my generation's approach, or if it has absolutely nothing to do with it. I don't know. I actually came back to this rural place where I made my reaction video. It's happened to be in the same area, and it's just a beautiful day outside, and just trying to wrap my head around what the future looks like. I did hire a labor lawyer, which I'm really glad I did, and my former company negotiated in good faith, so things kind of got wrapped up a little bit faster than I had expected, because I was let go without cause. But whatever, that doesn't really matter. When you're out of a job, you're out of a job. But what is a job? You're trading your time for money, right? And I mean, jobs are super important. They are. It's the way most of the world works. Not all of us have been, or part of my life I've been an entrepreneur, but like not a huge part of it. And most businesses that start fail. But the more time that passes, mind you, it's only been 2.5 weeks, but I just really feel like I'm done. I don't, probably saying this for the first time, and I'll say it here, I don't want to go back. I mean, I'm 56 years old. You know, how much BS can you take? And quite frankly, like, you can just be, doesn't matter about your performance, doesn't matter about, what they say. Your ass can be kicked to the curb at a moment's notice, because for whatever reason, could be a new manager comes in and wants to create a whole new situation with all new people. Could be any reason whatsoever. Could be financial. Could be anything. But yeah, I'm in this beautiful rural area on a really hot day, and 2.5 weeks in, taking a minute to figure it out and what the future looks like. And my plan is, as I had been working on, was to create my own business. And I'll talk about that more on this channel as I go forward, because I'm still working it out. But that's what it's shaping up to be, is more and more that just aligns with my own values and principles and how I want to spend my time. And at 56, it's like, you're kind of not old, but you're not young anymore. And doing my best to stay healthy. Mind you, 2 days after I was let go from that job, I started having this weird pain in my leg, and it turned out I had this minor, not too bad of a thing, but like a blood clot in my leg. I mean, like, if that's not a wake-up call for health and doing something for yourself with the time that you've got, then I don't know what is. And I mean, it's not as serious as a lot of things that people have to deal with. I understand that. So taking taking some blood thinners for a couple of months to fix that problem. But I think there's something to be said for this particular generation. I think we grew up in a way that, and I'm referring to Generation X, we grew up in a way that, you literally had to grow a few extra layers of skin, a if you're out there BMXing and taking skin off your knees and skateboarding or doing whatever, yeah, we definitely needed a few extra layers of skin. And I think that helped me with this situation that I find myself in. Second time in my life, getting the boot from a job that was just a job. This career stuff also. Careers. If you love what you do and you happen to be an employee, I'm not taking away from that. But like, I stopped thinking of the time that I traded for money as a career, like 15, 16 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. Because I worked for about 30 years and different capacities. Started on a factory floor. Got a job as a teller at a bank branch, making no money. Things like that. Like, got in and achieved things I never thought possible. And, even on that, the novelty kind of wears off. There's definitely something, it's not all about money. It's like, how do you spend your time? And what are you going to do with the time that you've got? And those are the things I'm not in too heavy of a way, but I'm thinking about right now as, the legal stuff wrapped up. And yeah, so I came to this exact spot 2.5 weeks ago, and within an hour of getting fired, and did a reaction video. And I'll link that at the end. And yeah, check it out. So those are my thoughts 2.5 weeks in from getting fired from my job, and a few ideas and plans on what to do next. Let me know in the comments if this has happened to you, or if you have a gut feeling that it might be happening. And if you want to talk about that, drop a few comments and I'll be happy to respond down there. Have a great day.